Congratulations, Gotham fans! Gotham has been approved, or I should say Fox has ordered a full season for Gotham. So that means we're going to have 22 episodes to enjoy of this show, which makes me happy because I was in that freak out mode. And online I've seen comments about, oh, I'm surprised they haven't done it so far. I'm going to watch Flash instead. Mind you, Flash is good. I watched the premiere last week. It was good. But I mean, people don't understand it. It's the first few episodes, and they want to make you wait and get you wanting to find out what's happening next. They're not going to be like, oh, they did it. The end. So, to all you haters out there, stop complaining about the show. If you don't like the show, don't watch it and just leave people alone who like it. That was my little rant for that moment. So this episode had to do with politicians being murdered by Falcone and Maroni. And at the beginning, I thought it was Cobblepot who was behind it. Even when the Gordon and Harvey had decided, well, it's just Falcone and Maroni going after one another trying to send a message, I still was like, oh, no, it's Cobblepot. It has to be Cobblepot. Anyways, this, at first they did think the same thing, that, well, this guy's not worth either of them. He's just killing this politician who's with this guy, but this politician belongs with Falcone and Maroni, and it was hard it was a little bit of a, well, maybe. You see, I won't call him the Riddler, because I'll get mad. Enigma. Edward I can't even say his last name. Edward. Let's call him Edward. Getting really not beat down, but just treated really bad by Harvey. And it's like, when he becomes a psycho criminal in the future, that's what you're doing, because you're just a jerk to him. He likes to have fun. Big whoop. Anyways, Barbara comes clean to Jim about Montoya. And now they had a little thing a few years ago before they got together. Before Jim and her got together. And I laughed so hard when Jim was, you lied to me, rah, 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 even though he's been lying to Barbara nonstop. Oh, yeah, I totally solved the Wayne murders, and, oh, I didn't kill Cobblepot, even though we know he didn't, because he shows up at the door of last week's episode. But he doesn't tell Barbara, this is Cobblepot. He's alive, so you've seen it. And it was just like, you're such a hypocrite. Like, your reasons for lying is to keep her safe. But if she knew more, then you could tell her, you need to keep this quiet. Problem solved. But, it's just, we all know it's a guy thing. Well, not all guys. Girls and guys do it. They're hypocrites of one another. Anyways, she doesn't go too far into that she was doing drugs with Montoya. Just that they were in a relationship for a year. And that was it. Back to the case. They find out that the guy, Goldwell, whatever, how you say his name, is an alias. He actually killed the guy named Godwell, and took his identity. And he's a professional killer, and they end up finding out a bit more about him because they go to the jail and they ask an inmate, and the inmate's like, oh yeah, I've heard of this guy. They don't go too much into that detail. Back to the restaurant job that Cobblepot has at one of Maconie's restaurants and bar restaurants, dining places, whatever have you. The boss treats him like dirt. And I guess it's a night later, or a night 2 later, when the place gets robbed, and Maconie's men come in and they're searching the place. They find a body of the owner, and they find Cobblepot locked himself in a freezer with a bag of money. And he tells them what happened, that these guys came in, they had masks on, they killed people, they were shooting, they took money, I had this money, I locked myself in here. And they calm him down, take him out, and just say, look, man, you're good. Maconie, thinking this guy's all definitely part of his gang and he's truly, like, your guy, It says, Cobblepot, I don't forget how long you wash dishes. Not that long, sir. And oh, look, now you're gonna be running this restaurant because the other guy's dead. So even when the old owner was treating Cobblepot really pretty much like dirt, and you saw that look, you knew that he was next on his list. But there's a huge list for Cobblepot, but there's just some people that get in his way of getting to that list who end up on the list. Okay, where am I next here? Okay. Fish is currently holding auditions for a singing act, apparently, or for another toy to play with, and she killed off her old one that cared about her. And she kept asking, who do you like, boys or girls? And the girls are like, boys. And she makes the girls try to seduce her, which is... God, she is so crazy and weird. It was just like, really? Like, I just shook my head and didn't want to say anything about that. But, I don't care about that kind of stuff, but it's... Fish is really weird for doing that. I don't know what's the plan behind it, other than she wants another toy, which is possible, but anyways, Harvey asks Fish for help on the case, and she gives him a few details, not too much that we know of, and it's just stupidly, it's like, oh well, every time you see Fish, she's auditioning somebody, and they haven't really dug into her too much. I wish you could see that. Anyways, Jim gets word from Cobblepot that the mayor is the next target, and Jim is all, well, he has police protection, he's fine. Cobblepot laughs, like, there's a way around the police. Sure enough, he goes to where the mayor's home and sees the cop car there, but no cops. So I don't know where the cops went, and we don't find out what happened to the cops. They got reprimanded for leaving, becoming chicken shit, and said, well, we got threatened, so we're gonna back out of there. Because somebody left. He goes in there and he's trying to get the mayor when this guy shows up to kill the mayor. And he gets like, and I didn't understand this because Gordon's watching out the window and the guy's coming up the stairs to the door, and he just keeps saying, come on, let's go, and he goes down the stairs and he goes out the front door where the guy was coming up to. So you mean to tell me you didn't see the guy running up? But anyways, there's this little fight scene. He gets Gordon's gun, they run up the stairs, hide in his own little private bar, and there's a fight, and just as the guy's about to kill Gordon, Harvey once again comes to the rescue and looks like he's going to surrender himself, and then he has this line, why are they hire professional? Because we always finish the job, and he runs at the mayor, even though he has two cops pointing guns at him, they open fire, and he's dead. Mayor, getting freaked out by this, splits this deal in half between Falcone and Maroney. Mulrooney, I can't even say his name, my god. He splits the deal between the two for Arkham. And it's half of it's a waste, it's a place where they're going to dump waste. And the rest of it is going to be made for the mentally ill. And Gordon and Harvey are just like, what? Oh, well, okay. And Jim goes to Bruce right away because Bruce wanted to keep his parents memory alive by wanting Arkham to be that place for people who need help. And it made him sad because it didn't work out that way. And it's like low-income housing, I think, was part of the place too. But so you're going to have a waste dump, low-income housing, and a mental institute. That adds up to not so good of a place, and just criminals everywhere, and I wonder what's going to come out of that. Anyways, just finished everything up pretty much quick here. Cobblepot goes and finds the men that he hired to kill off the old restaurant owner and rob the place. They're there counting the money, blah, 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 blah. he comes in looking all friendly and nice, and right away you're like, oh, they're shit bait. He comes, gives them like these donut cake things, and they're there eating them, and he's sitting there watching, and he has this like grin on his face, and it's like he's just watching them closely, and the grin, and it's like, oh yeah, they're dead. They're just gonna die. So I already assumed that. And they do die. They just die. He just poisons them, takes their money, and leaves. So whether next week's episode he's gonna come in and say, look, I found the money, I rock, here you go, I found them and dealt with them for you, or he's gonna keep the money, which is the most common thing to do, and use it to work his way up the ladder and go after fish. Barbara and Jim have a fight about keeping secrets, and they ended things, I think, by the looks of it, and it's because he won't tell her anything about Cobblepot, about the police station anymore, because last time she nearly got him killed. It's different. That's pretty much it. Other than Fish's two top picks had to fight and for the position, and one girl beat the death of the other one. I don't know if I said that already or not, but it's a recap anyways. They just killed each other, and now they're working for one of the girls are working for him. So things are getting there with the show, and I don't get me wrong, I love the show. I'm gonna keep watching the show. I love it, but it's still hard to say where it's gonna go. They have the 22 episode clear, so that's good, but I mean, they need to try to just pick up on a few things. Like, just speed a little bit up. Just a teeny bit, speed some things up. But then, at the same time, I guess you wouldn't get the backstories. So, still, overall, a good episode. Just, hard to keep my focus on certain things. Because it's just like, well, this happened. Well, okay, well, wait, what? What happened here? Just, yeah. Anyways, if you guys are able to get to the Vox website, watch it again. I know they have reruns on other channels, IPVR. It's like just go back and watch it whenever I want. Oh, PS note. Whoever watches this on M3, they cut out scenes. So if there's stuff that I've said in here, they're like, well, that didn't happen on this channel. That's because they cut out scenes. Best one, if you can watch it, is Vox. So hopefully it's all good. Until next week. Follow me at JustTheDork1991. Twitter me, whatever you need to do. You can leave comments if I have them able to be commented on. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Bye!